All right, guys. This is Felix. A very quick one. I just observed that many of us, and I've said this and I will repeat it, the hierarchy of activities in Plan B, those of you in private mentorship, you are meant to be drilled to the core. And I do not want a situation where people who are not even on private mentorship, who are not on Build With Me, who are not even on the academy, and they're just on the general platform, but they are too committed and dedicated to pay attention to instruction, will be getting it better than us. It doesn't really make sense. Please, it's not about your money, but it will give me joy that you paid money. You know, how no matter how we said people are making money in crypto, $5,000 for private mentorship, though that's once in a lifetime, it's not cheap, man. And we need to make excess more money than that. Yeah, if I tell you guys why there's a platform I paid, my account have been cutting daily, but it's just because I want to pay attention to a lot of things. Time will come, I will not have all this time. And I have some platform that are taking my money and sending report that I don't even have time to read because of so many things. And then I want to streamline them. And that's why I don't want to joke with private mentorship. Let me just give us a secret. A time will come, private mentorship will be yearly and it will still be $5,000 and I will not change it. But the people who have started with us, maybe for this year, probably, I don't know what may happen. Maybe by the end of this year, it will now be every old persons, you are not paying anything, you remain members for life, and then everyone who now want to come in be paying yearly. Now, I'm just saying it, when it happens, just count yourself lucky. But how lucky are you if you are not utilizing everything there? We are meant to be sound, we are meant to be focused, we are meant to be attentive, use information, dive in as fast as possible in anything, both risky, non-risky, whatever. So we need to move. Now, let me quickly, I know many of you are battling with this animal farm. So let's quickly open something very fast. One thing you need to understand, like when we're doing the drip garden, many of you do not understand. Number one, your drip faucet is this. You don't need to have B3 4P if you are not building an affiliate system of drip network. Number one. Number two, if I want to buy B3 drip, all right, B3 4P, it's just to go to your drip faucet back office, and then what do? You go there and then click buy B3 4P, and then you can quickly see there. And what's the price as of today? Maybe 2 something. I wouldn't know the last time I saw. Oh my God, $300. It's bounced up now. So you want to buy it, you can buy either with BUSD or BNB as it were. Now, I would advise you need to have up to like minimum of 2, 3, 4, 5 if you want to just hold in your wallet where your drip is being staked. What is the whole essence? So that when you give out your link for people to use your link and stake drip network, you can earn some percentage from their staking. And they too, there's the use, they have 5% benefit of whatever. So understand all this, okay, please? That is the essence of holding B3 4P. And this is what I do with B3 4P sometimes. Sentimentally, when I say that there's a traffic, so much activity, everybody jumping at drip and then buying it, when I see excessive pump on B3, I will quickly sell and wait for it to pull back, to buy back. That therefore I can increase the volume of B3 4P I'm holding. Now, this market is not, I have been telling us that this market is not an abracadabra. It's an understanding and your commitment to always follow instruction. Because I see some of us, sometimes we don't follow instruction. We get carried away by our emotion or what people are saying around and all of that. No, just get committed to doing what we want to do, okay? And then at a time, you may need to wait for a while for you to attain or achieve what you have targeted to achieve. It doesn't matter. When I sold this B3, even though I used the money for another thing, I waited for this guy to come down and bought. And then when he came down, I was able to buy at about 2 something. Meanwhile, it was sold at about $400. Now let's use day. Okay, please pay rapt attention. It was sold at about 400. It went to 441, but mine was sold at about 400. So imagine selling at 400 and able to buy back at 250 or thereabout, 250, no, 267. Then it's back to 300 and it's gradually going. If you use 4 hours time frame now, if you use that 4 hour time frame, it's about to break out of the red cloud of the Ichimoku cloud. Now, once it bounces off this, then we're able to say, so you can see that this more like a double bottom, though not perfect one. Then you need to break the neckline. Then when it gets to 340, then it can have a rally up again to 374. Then we'll now be waiting for it at the 4 something again. If you break that, then this coin may go to, jokingly speaking, may go to $1,000 eventually. So even if you are not doing anything, just buy and hold, and then you know that it's now helping you to get affiliate commission when you send your drip link out. Now, I've told you guys, if you want to participate in the drip, which this thing are you going to use, I sent out like this. This is a link I sent out. And I said, on this link, I sent out, where is it? Drip, drip, drip. Okay. So I sent out this link. I said, copy, right? I say, copy this link, this referral link. I say, copy it. I will send it I will post it on the chat box. And I said, when you copy it, for instance, when you copy this link, what am I supposed to do? You go to where you have your in and then paste it. Now, this is what we're going to use, all right, to do your booty. Look at it, for instance. Let me open this. Please follow instruction. It's very simple. Don't complicate issues for yourself. Okay, let's go back here. Where are you? Okay, so copy the link. Use this. Okay, so copy the link. Ensure that you have your BNB already bought into your wallet. That's your MetaMask wallet. Have your BNB in your MetaMask wallet. All right, like say, okay. Have your BNB in your MetaMask wallet. And once your BNB is in your MetaMask wallet, it's simple, right? Now, what are you looking for? You have to paste like this now. You have to paste the address like this. And then it asks you to connect with wallet. So here it's going to ask you for booty, get a booty. Now this is already verified, but here it will show you get a booty. You will see where it says paste the address. You have to paste this wallet now and click on update. And once it's updated, where do you get the wallet from? The link I sent to you, the wallet attached to it was you to use as your booty. Then once it's verified, updated, you are good to go. The next thing is you go to swap, and then you go to swap. So let's say you want to use 1 BNB to buy it. So you say 1 BNB, then you buy. Then after you bought, you go back to faucet, and then you click on the volume you have bought. Let's say is, I just kept this volume here, and let's say you have 4 point something, and then the minimum you can stake is 1. Let's say it's 1 you have. You click on deposit. Once you deposit, it's automatically added here and then generating. But please take note of something. This 7.6 here, you can't get it back. It's only accruing on daily basis for you. So this that is here now, the total expected outcome I expect now is 27.9. 27.9, maybe over a year. And then if over a year, 27.9 is made, I can, all right, I can be cashing out on regular basis. But for now, since the drip is still going and then the expansion is still going on, what we do is that we compound. Like now, if I want to compound this, that is 91 point something US dollar, what? This is 0.655. How do I compound it? It's very simple. Instead of clicking claim, I go to hydrate, that is recompound. So as I click on hydrate recompound, it's going to pop up to say, okay, I want to recompound, yes. Now, once I recompound, that means I'm increasing my earning, what I should be earning. So I've recompound, we're waiting. Please understand all this. Understand all this, right? I've recompounded. It's a successful. Now you can see that it's now 8.283 is what I have. Is now telling me that expected outcome is 30.23. Please, you minus this because when you recompound, as what has been claimed here should be minus from what is here. So, but you can look at it. Now, if I have 10, look at the statistic I did. I say, fellas, if I have 10 of this staked, now 10 of these is already expensive. That 130 something is one, that's $1,300 thereabout. Now, if I have 10 of these and I can earn by 1% per day, that means I can earn 0.1 of this every day, multiply by 30 days. That's going to give me 3. What happens if this coin can just manage to be at $200, then multiply by 200? That means in a month I can make passive income of $600 here. So that means on daily basis, 0.1 multiplied by, let's say 200. That means on a daily basis I can earn $20, which is good. Now, based on the coin, because you are getting a crowd of the coin. So that is drip. You get it done? Fantastic. Next I go to is the animal farm. Many of us, we started with manual, the manual. Now, animal farm was out. What am I supposed to do on animal farm? Very simple what to do on animal farm. I sent a link, which I will repeat sending. The animal farm, once I send you the link on the chat box too, I'll try and send the link on the chat box, right? Now, animal farm is the animal.farm, which I'll send the link. It's combined with, a wallet. So what am I supposed to do in animal farm? What exactly am I to do on animal farm? Some of us who participated on Reef, we bought Reef and we changed the Reef, converted to PL2 that time, and then that was what we migrated to. Pigs and dogs. These two guys. Now, what are you doing on animal farm? Now we have drip garden. The drip garden we have done as taken there. And what do I need to have drip garden? Number one, just make sure you have BUSD in your wallet. BUSD in your wallet. And having BUSD in your wallet, all you do is to click on drip liberation. And on drip liberation, you have to put how many BUSD. Let's say it's 500 BUSD is what to have. Okay, it's showing you I don't have any BUSD. But let's say it's 500. That means if I put 500, it's going to divide this 500 part in drip and then part in BUSD. Now, it's going to ask you enable. When you type, it's going to enable BUSD. You enable it, it confirm. After confirm, it asks you to supply. Once you have finished supply, next thing to do is to click on drip garden. When you click on drip garden, It's going to show you the volume of the, drip you have, open. So it shows you up maybe 1 or 2 or 3, which is called plant that you need to grow. So this plant you want to grow, what am I to do? At that point, you are going to see buy plant or plant seed, whichever. Now you're going to see buy plant or plant seed. You click on it, and then you have planted your plant. Your plant is planted. You can't uproot it. What you are going to be doing is to be compounding. Oh, must I compound? No. But why, Felix, why am I compounding? So that I can make more of my plant to expand. Over time, you can be harvesting. We have people who are compounding every hour, all right? But sometimes maybe yours may be like 2, 3 days or 4 days, depending on what's the volume you have. Now, look at this small volume now, 83. So 83 plants grown. That means it may be within 9 hours plus, and then that means this can compound twice a day. Now, when you have more, you can be compounding every 4 hours, every 3 hours. Some have grown their drips since last year up to the fact that they could be compounding every hour. Some are compounding 36, 40, 50, 80 every hour. Now, those are residual income. They want to be cashing out. They can just move that plant out and then swap that to either BUSD or whatever. That is drip BUSD LP. You can see it here. Please, I want us to be attentive. There's so much going on in crypto. There's so much going on in crypto. So I don't want anybody to miss out. It's not going to be good at all. Okay? Drip LP. Okay, yeah, that's cake LP. So I do not have any. Now, assuming I want to LP. Okay, it's like I didn't even add the contract address. Okay, so now that is, I will now plant. Then what will I do? Every hour, once this yellow get filled up, it will tell you plant 1 seed or 2, whichever. Then you come back here, you will see ready to compound or plant and recompound. You click on that compound. That's all you do. Just allow it to be there. If you want to be cashing out, you can cash out, but we are compounding. We're looking at, okay, there was a time the seed only worth $5, but at the point I saw it worth $9. At the point, it went up to as high as $12 and all of that. So if I want to cash out, I can harvest and see when the price is up, I sell. No, this is a sentiment for you to observe the market. Now, this is one aspect. Now, the big aspect I'm going to, which many of us are still confused about, now is the animal farm itself. There are 3 things in the animal farm now. There is a farm, there is a pool, there is a pig pen. Not everybody now. So you can put your pig pen, you can put your pigs in the pig pen and be earning BUSD. But for me, I see that one very slow. Now, but not everybody have opportunity to do that time. So you can read up and all of that. Now, other things you have farm and pool. Now, for me, my sentiment, the sentiment I have run, I discovered that pool allow you to put single staking of coins. Pigs, you can stake it and earn pigs. APY 483%. It can be dropping over time. The more price of the coin go up, you see the percentage up. Now you can stake this, you can stake this BUSD and earn dogs, stake BNB and earn dogs, and then you can stake Ethereum and earn dogs. Now I stake cake and I'm earning dogs. So you can see I've earned 4.221 USD, which is 0.034 dogs. If dogs go up, the more dogs go up, you see that the value in this dollar will change. So, but I discovered that the single staking farming is not really as profitable as the farming itself. So, on that note, you could do liquidity, maybe dogs or pigs liquidity. Are you sure I'm not going to remove even my pigs and move to stake on the liquidity? That's what I'm going to do, because what I'm earning here, I'm not seeing anything reasonable. Now, if you want to buy, liquidity on dogs, the same thing, you can click. Okay, so you can click. So I may say, I want to buy liquidity on dogs and BNB. So look at them here. That is farming. So please take it gently. Look at the farm. I discovered the farm. Look at, I have stake dogs BNB and see what I'm getting. Dogs BNB, I've gotten 0.27, which is about 11.7 something like in 3 days or so, with just little fraction of this. Now, I did drip, that's the drip BUSD, drip LP, that's the drip garden you were farming. You can pack some of your harvest and put here again to be earning peaks. Now look at what I've earned. Okay, so this one I've not staked. Okay, I just staked a few hours ago. All right, yeah, I remember. So you can see what I'm getting. All right, I've gotten 0.001 of peaks. All right, what do I want to do now? I want to add up to this guy. Among all, I see that this guy is earning the highest in terms of, I see the return is faster, better off for me. So if you want to do that, you can just enable contracts, see detail. Maybe you've not bought, you can buy. It's a get USDT, BUSD. Oh, sorry, not this. I want to go back to the one I've already done before. Is this. So now I do not need to say I want to enable contract because I've done it before. It's just for me to add. So just for me to add. So the network can mess up sometime. Okay. So it's just for me to add. You can see maximum. I do not have. Okay. To make it simple, instead of now say I want to buy from here, dogs BNB, I want to buy from here, I will not, because you pay fee when you are doing deposit from here. You are paying, okay, deposit fee 0, okay. So, so I can go here, look at liquidity, to make it simple, go to liquidity and click on dogs LP. So dog LP, is it versus USDT you want, or BUSD? No, you change this to BNB. So I have some BNB. So I may now say how many? 0.4. So that's 0.4 is giving me 1.39 of the, pigs, whatever. Okay, 0.4 is what I want to do. So it's going to compress these two together and pair them. That's not now LP. You can always withdraw it back and sell off as one. Now, because I've done this before, that's why it just says supply. If not, in your own case, you will say enable. Okay, so you say enable. So in my own case, it says supply, right? If not, it will have taken you this way. Get dogs BUSD, take you to PancakeSwap straight. And once it take you to PancakeSwap straight, of course, you need to connect your MetaMask, right? Now, you can now see, okay, how many dogs? Is it 1 dogs? So that means I'm doing more than 1 dogs without my 0. Without my 0.4. I'm doing about 1.39 dogs. 1.39 dogs. right? Because I've done it before. If not, it will tell me enable, just like the first transaction you are doing. So I can now say supply, okay? Can click supply. So if I click supply, look at it, yalla, 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 whatever, confirm supply, right? So, but I want to make use of this place from the back office to go to liquidity. You can always remove, you can see, remove dog BUSD, remove dog BNB, So let's go. BNB 0.4. How many dogs? 1.3 something dogs is the worth of that. So it's going to combine them. Supply is telling me 0. whatever is my LP. That's the combination now give this LP. Combination of dogs and BNB give this LP. That's liquidity to a provider, right? I say, okay, confirm supply. You go to your Binance to confirm for transaction fee. So I click confirm. Now I can add the cake LP to my MetaMask, So it's now confirmed. Can you see now? It's been confirmed. Now that is confirmed does not mean you are done. You only have supplied. You have supplied this. Now they charge you a small fraction out of your BNB, a small fraction out of this, which is 0.399 BNB and 1.39, okay, BNB, right? That's what you have now. Now, but in the LP as a single contract is 0.6257. If you want to have one single one, you have to do a reasonable amount. Now, am I done here? No, you only have supply. Then having supplied, you now go back to the farm. Go back to the farm. This is the farm. Like I've told you, as I experimented, I discovered that the farm pay me more than the single pool, right? So what do? I can even compound by harvesting this to be added up. I think it should be added even when I do, because it's going to start afresh. Then what do? I click add. You can see the one I did before was a small fraction. Can you see? The one I did before was small fraction, 0.291. But this one now 0.6, 0.6, whatever. Look at it. I add 0.62, whatever. Look at it, 0.625, almost times 2. Then I click confirm. Yes, go ahead. Now it's going to boost my earning. I discovered the farm was bringing more money than the single pools. Now, these are liquidity, because people are trading BNB/dogs, you are getting reward from their trading fee, from the tax. Okay, I think it has collected, it has compounded. Can you see now? It has compounded my, okay, you can see, it has compounded my stuff, my activities. It has removed, that is automatically it harvested and added up. So it has compounded it. Now, what do? Nothing. I'll just be waiting and then getting an accrual of pigs. I'll be getting pigs, accruals, pigs continually. So please, it's very important. So all you do is just to settle down. If you have not understood, settle down with this video again and again to observe how it's been done. Like I told you, there's a link that will be given to you. You go through those links. A link for have your BNB, have your BUSD, and then copy the link I'll send on the chat box, right? And then paste it on your MetaMask. If you're using phone, maybe your Trust wallet, you just copy and paste on the dApps. Paste it on the dApps of your Trust wallet for you to continue. And then that's what you do. So this is a passive income system for me. So it's going, they are doing their own, the animal farm is doing its own. Then you can as well, when you monitor the market very well, okay, when you monitor the market very well, you can as well buy pigs and dogs and keep. When they jump up, you sell. So you already know that there's a market focus on this project now. Then that means they will be having income generation. Now I'm already having 1 cent. Okay. So now I will earn more. I think this amount is $4.9. That means what I have worth, combination of dogs and pigs I have now is what $4.9 in it. Imagine when you're having $4,000 there. People are making insane money. Then these are generated $10 what in less than 2 days, right? In less than 2 days, I generated $10, which is about 0.23 pigs. Imagine 0.23 pigs. If pigs go to $1,000, like it did before, $1,000 multiplied by 0.023. That will be $23. So that you are seeing now at $10 will be $23. That's, so those are the things. So, and all this liquidity you are seeing open here is being done on pancake swap, on different swap. Look at it. Many wouldn't know. If you go to pancake swap, CN, C farms, C farm, but they won't give you those percentage because they have to make their own money. And now, but this one is you are part of the community, like governance by yourself. Look at it, Cake BNB, BUSD BNB, right? You can see them. You provide liquidity, and then the fee for trading all of those pairs are being shared. So they say on year you can earn one. This guy, I say I was going to do this guy. ETA BNB, 179%. Can you imagine? Now, 179%. Meanwhile, we're jumping that we're doing 50%. Okay? We're doing 50% on the staking of ETA, but it's not, the ETA is not being staked. It's being staked, but just few opportunity around it. Let me quickly show you. So please, we have a lot to do. We have, when I mean a lot, we have a lot to do. You don't joke with this. You don't joke with this at all. You don't joke with crypto as we are moving. Look at Ether. Ether has come down. It went up to 40-something cent, right? Ether. Look at Ether is basically read up about Ether. Ether is a new PE game with an exciting BlackBerry launching on Binance Smart Chain, unlike anything that's blah, blah, blah. So Ether, it's a new metaverse, require players to consider their economies, infrastructure, and military development to advance and their dominance, with a virtual land. So I bought a virtual land on Ether. Look at my land I bought on Ether, NFT, right? I bought it about $200 and something. So I don't even know what of it now. I just bought, and then there we go. So now if you want to stake Ether, Ether was staked on KuCoin, on Huobi, on KuCoin. But the chance they gave on Huobi, it didn't waste time before they lock everybody out of the opportunity to stake Ether on their new crypto asset trading hub. Please be mindful investment. So you can see Ether USDT. The coin really did well this pass. So it pumped up to 44 cents. Yeah. Now, even if Ether still come down, we may see just like drop to the range it is now, maybe 17 cents. Then before start bouncing up and all of that. So, but that's not my business. I bought and I've staked. So to stake Ether now is the opportunity, I think, is over. Staking. So please be attentive. Let's learn. Let's take the best for ourselves. Oh, Caspia, let's stick here. How much is Caspia now? Okay, 9 cents. It really dropped to 7 cents. Wow. From 24 cents, and now it's now trying to make a return. So I'm just showing us, right? Can see I've earned 4 cents already. And 4 cents already, and so it continues in that order. So you can see drip, faucets, stake, continue to make your money, compound it, okay? Then when you see that you have made a lot, then you see that the market of drip want to be going up, you reserve some, compound some, reverse some, compound some, make a lot of money, and help yourself. So please pay attention today. I just say, let me do this video very fast so that we will not be left behind of what we ought to take advantage of. Now, another one I just jumped in was this, which I saw it as like a gambling, because one of the things that make money was to pay much attention to drip was that the person behind it, for a shark, is everywhere, is known, is open, and all of that. But these guys are anonymous. So, but we just took risk. This guy says you stake. So there's a link to the same way. Then you should stake your BNB, a BUSD. This BUSD you stake, you can't get it back. But you are accumulating. The only way to get their dog is by staking BUSD to accumulate their dog. And accumulating their dog, instead for me to sell it, some are selling, right? You can see that today sold, people over 6,741 have been sold today, right? Then over time again, 24 hours is reset. I've not sold any. Rather, what I did was that as I stake this, right? As I stake the BUSD, as it's coming, I go to claim it. So because this thing actually, I was not paying attention to it when it started from 2 cents. Is it 2 cents or 20 cents? I said they've come again. So it nearly launched at 20. I'm sorry, sincerely speaking. I'm sorry. Look at what I did was that what I was explaining about this, I said, when this guy started, I didn't take it serious. And seriously, I'm still very, very careful about them because it's anonymous. So, and how can a project like this be anonymous? Why we are very more interested and doing more in them in drip network, the person behind it is known, is open, and then busy developing a lot of things and connecting with stuff. So, but these guys just came up and then launched there. I said it what I told my people, that this is a big scam, and this is more like copying the technology of a drip network. But you can't read it out. Who knows? Maybe the person will come and open later when they see that it becomes something big and people buy into it. Now, so for that, I didn't put any reasonable money. Look at $150. Now, your $150 BUSD is gone. It's for life. You can't take it off. You only continue to make money. So APR for year 1,460%. Now, what I do is that I keep claiming the coin when it has got to a reasonable number so that I won't waste my BNB unnecessarily. Now I claim the one, then I stake it. You can see like in this account, I've staked about 55. Now 55, so I claim, now I have 9.9 now. So now, but for you to stake here, you must know that you should have BUSD in your MetaMask or your Trust wallet, wherever you want to stake from. So let's say it's $200 you want to stake, you first put it and approve it, and then come back here and type it again, and then click to stake it. Don't click maximum, because you have to approve first before you now come here. You click maximum if you have $1,000, but you approve 200, it won't go through. So you must approve the whole thing, and then before you go ahead. So now, after I've gotten it, I've been staking it here and been compounding. Now you can see I've claimed here, claim here. Anytime you are claiming, you pay gas fee, you pay tax. You are claiming here, you pay tax, you pay gas fee. Then the same thing, I want to now, anytime you want to unstake, the good thing is that here, you can unstake your coin that being staked here. You can unstake it after 7 days. You can unstake it after 7 days. But I'm not staking, I've been compounding, right? So now, I want to compound additional volume, then I click on stake. Of course, you pay gas fee again. You see why you need to hold BNB, right? Now, what sentiment am I using? Hey, Felix, this is my sentiment. My sentiment is very simple. The coin is still very not big, even if it's like artificial growth of their price. Now, what happened when this coin can get to $5 or $10? Very simple. Look at my sentiment. What if you didn't get there? No problem. Now, what if you get there? Now, here is this. Let's say I have 65. I want to compound this guy up to 100. If it's up to 100, multiply by 0.06, that means in 24 hours, I will have 6. Now, if you get to $5, all right, 6 times 5 is $30. If you get to $10, 6 times 10 is $60. Now, that means in a month, 6 times 30 is 180. 180 multiplied by 5 is 900. 180 multiplied by 10, who knows, is 1,800, if possible. So that was my sentiment. Now, look at it. I create another account here for somebody managing. Yeah, don't mind me. So I'm a manager. So I have another account here. Now, because I want to be meticulous, there are some I don't want to touch. I discovered that this one, I'll be able to compound up to 200. Now, if I compound up to 200, so 200, that means in 24 hours, as we have 12. In 24 hours, as we have 12. So if I'm having 12 in 24 hours, that means in 30 days, I should have up to how many? 12 multiplied by 30. 12 multiplied by 30. That should be 360. What if you get to $10? I don't know. That's a 3,600. That's a good residual income. Now look at it. I'm claiming this volume now. Okay, you can see I want to claim this. Now I'll claim it and claim this and then recompound. So I'm looking at here, if I can push this guy up to 300 before saying I want to be picking out. And even when I pick out, I wouldn't sell it because, okay, there are people now who are selling, like you saw now, people are selling, and people have been selling when the thing was 50 cents. You know, it's like a waste. Yeah, but you don't blame them, but because not everybody understands the sentiment. But will you blame them? No. They don't know when this thing will pack off. You know, am I saying it's going to pack off? No, because I can't see the owner. And then, you know, what they're promising here seems unrealistic. But in reality, that there's so many things, just like we take some coin, you will see how many percentage they will say they'll pay you. Then when the coin never makes sense, no much percent. But when we now have much percent coming in, the percentage drop. So you now maximize it when the percentage is small. Now, 207. Now I'm going to compound 17. So I stake. So I'm going to 300 on this guy. So that means if I'm going to 300 with this guy, how long is it going to take me? So let's check what I will have now. So I'm having 225. So 225, right? 225 multiplied by 0.06. It's 13.5. 13.5, let's say times 7, 94 plus 225. That means 319. So that means in the next 7 days, I can get up to 300. So in the next 7 days, if I get up to 300, so that means 0.06 multiplied by 300 will give me 18. So 18 multiplied by 30, 540. If the coin is $5, 27. If the coin is $10, multiply by $10. Rich. that in a month. So that means 18 in a day multiplied by $10. That will give $180 in a day. Now, all this you're just guessing, and or what I call it, you're just like being optimistic that if all is being equal, but everything will never be equal. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Now look at it. I have another one here. $100 is what I put. So what I put in all is $350. Okay, 150, 100, 100. That's $350. Right now. So if I claim this guy, so I stockpile them. So to make sure that the other one, the 22 something, I'll be able to get to where I'm going to on time. Okay, so I didn't stake anything here. That's why you don't see anything here. So I've claimed it. So I go to my wallet, right? And then I get it transferred to this wallet. Doc. How many? Maximum, all. Go. Come on. You ready? Yeah. Okay. So it won't take me time. So that means if I can have 300 here, 100 in the other side, that will make total of 400. Okay. So let's go here. You can see the one I sent over here just now. I just refresh. 6 point something. I will have just waited, but never mind. So it has accrued just little fraction now. So it's going to reset. Immediately I do that, it's going to reset. So it's going to reset. So I'm going to have 230 thereabout. So that means I'm waiting for about 70, right, to make up the 300. So if that is the case, 300 plus 400 plus 100, 400. So if I have 400 multiplied by 0.06, but we don't know when they are going to stop the 0.06. Okay, but remember that you cannot stake your coin. Okay. So multiply by, that will be 24. 24 times 30, that will be 720. Multiply by 5, that will be 3,600. So 720 multiplied by 10, that's 7,200. In a month? Man, that's crazy. Yeah, that's possible. And so, but don't just say something is not possible. So even if it's once or twice in that month, and you look at how much I started with, then you will say, oh, or it's worth it. So because when it does not really make sense, people have not paid much attention to it, is when you should take advantage of it. So please, I've just shown you this now. And so go and do your drip. Let me check my farm. If my pigs, if my animals are doing well. Okay, let me change the. Crypto is crazy, okay? 30 cents now, just now, 30 cents, and then the price of the coin too has gone up. Maybe BNB price went up and all of that. 30 cents now. Come on, 30 cents. So that's $411 and then 30 cents now. It has not shown the Satoshi volume of the peaks, but in worth of dollars is 30 cents now. So you can see that this guy is faster. This guy is faster. And so that's why I put more here so that I can accrue a lot of peaks. Now, two, if my peaks over time had generated more volume, I can harvest them and sell when I see the price of peaks go up. Just like we saw what happens to peaks here, look at it. And crypto is big. Peaks. All right, peaks. So please, ladies and gentlemen, it's so important. Pay up attention. Okay, so look at peaks. So let me use 1 hour. You can see peaks, a heavy pump, I would say at least 50% correction is imminent. $1,002. All-time high, then dump. Then I've been doing, you see move to 558. So possible bought at 303 or let's say 315, 558 is almost doubling it. Then it's down now, trying to recover. So as it's down, when it came down here, 390 or 400, 390, then falls in, and maybe when they get to 500, somebody can sell. So you can always target that too. That's another advantage for you, right? So it's so fascinating. Crypto is big, and we just need to get it. I see it trying to break out. So that's what I say I have to give to us, and so that we do the needful. Should you have any questions, don't hesitate to chat. Bye-bye.